Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and 2020 is almost in the books, so I thought I would go over what I feel are the top 10 4K Ultra HD Steelbooks. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at MovieGuy365. Okay, 2020 is nearing its end, so that means it's time to go over a lot of top 10 lists, best of, worst of, and in this particular video, I'm going to give you my top 10 best 4K Steelbooks of 2020. For us physical media collectors, Steelbooks are just another way to enjoy the hobby. Slipcovers are very nice, and I plan to do a second video going over my top 10 slipcovers of 2020, but for this video, I'm going to focus on Steelbooks. And just a couple of quick notes, this is not going to be a list on the movies themselves. This is not about the quality of the movie or the picture or audio technical specs. This is purely the artwork and the Steelbooks themselves, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's not waste any time, let's dive right in. For my number 10, I'm going with the final X-Men film in the Fox series, that is The New Mutants. I really like this, I think it's cool, and honestly, it would probably be higher on my list if the faces on the cover were embossed. Right now it's just kind of like a flat surface. It still looks really nice and definitely worthy being on my list. It's just, you know, it's a really cool steelbook for an okay film. But yeah, The New Mutants I think is definitely worthy of my number 10 spot. My number 9 is going to be Zack Snyder's 300. I really dig the look of this 4K Steelbook. It is awesome. And honestly, it's so representative of what you actually see on the disc. It's really a gorgeous looking movie, but the Steelbook, I think the artwork is just really top notch. And of course, there's the back. It's really nice. It's got kind of like a mattish finish, and it just really, it pops. It really looks good. And we have the interior. But yeah, 300, absolutely worth the top 10. My number 8 is A Quiet Place. This steelbook was released with Mondo-inspired artwork, and honestly, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous steelbook. It does include a slipcover, which is pretty nice. There's a very few steelbooks that actually include that, but really, the black and red color scheming on this is just gorgeous. It really pops in person. It looks fantastic. And then we have the back, and then even the discs themselves look really nice. This is a gorgeous steelbook provided by Mondo, and it's an awesome, awesome edition. My number 7 is going to be the steelbook edition of Hocus Pocus, released by Disney earlier this year. And honestly, I'm a big fan of the artist, Matt Ferguson. He's one of my favorite. I have several of his pieces on my wall. And just it's a nice looking steelbook. It's got some embossing on the lettering. Overall looks really nice. And then we have the back cover. Yeah, I just really dig the purple on this. It's very, very nice. And just some general artwork inside. But yeah, Hocus Pocus with art by Matt Ferguson, absolutely on the list. For my number 6, I'm going with Kick-Ass. This steelbook was released just a few months ago, and it includes a slipcover edition. I normally don't double dip if I've already got the slipcover and on a steelbook. Usually I won't, but for this movie I enjoy it so much, and I thought the steelbook looked really cool. And then there's the back, and then of course we have the interior. It's really nice artwork. It is a gorgeous looking steelbook. Fantastic. And then, of course, we have the interior. It's really nice. Beautiful, beautiful steelbook. One of my favorite comic book movies, Kick-Ass. Definitely deserves to be my number 6. My number 5 is going to be Rian Johnson's Knives Out. Now, why I really like this steelbook, and also, just a fair warning, this does have kind of a spoiler aspect to it. So if you haven't seen the movie, you don't want to be spoiled, I would just skip ahead in this one. But yeah, so the Knives Out steelbook has a unique look. It looks like a book. You have the top part there and the side. It just has a nice look to it. And the back slipcover. Now we have the interior. Looks really nice. Once again, you got the book. And then we have that. And now for the part which is actually a spoiler, if you reverse the slipcover, points to our main antagonist in the film, the whodunit, the who of the whodunit. So yeah, this Steelbook edition is really nice, absolutely worthy of my number 5 spots. My number 4 is the Lord of the Rings trilogy Steelbook from Best Buy. And honestly, this is a fantastic set. I'm not going to break down the individual Steelbooks inside. If you want to see that, my Lord of the Rings review is up. I do a complete unboxing there. But it just looks really nice. Equally impressive is The Hobbit, but I just thought I would showcase the Lord of the Rings. It's a very nice case. Awesome looking Steelbook set. So like I said, if you want to see all of them broken down, definitely check that out. Okay, all right, my number 4. My number 3 is going to be Steven Spielberg's Jaws. I love the simplicity of the Steelbook. I think it's a beautiful looking image. It really just says all it needs to about the film itself. The blue is really just very nice. I love the Steelbook. It's very good. And simple artwork on the back. And then we have the interior. It's a really nice presentation from Universal. They did a great job on this Steelbook. My number 2 is the animated version of Ghost in the Shell. I really flipped back and forth between this and the slipcover edition. I think they're both equally nice, but something about this in person just looks fantastic, and I'm very happy I went with the 4K Steelbook of this. Also the back cover, and then take the slip off. Look how nice that is. That is so gorgeous. It really looks good. It shines so much in person. And then we have the back. And then interior, love it. Love it. It's really nice. Great artwork, very nice presentation. Ghost in the Shell, my number 2. And really just a couple of quick honorable mentions. Disney's live action The Jungle Book came out early this year. I really like the image. I think it's a very nice looking Steelbook, and when Disney wants to, they put out some very nice artwork. So that's one of my honorable mentions. Also coming from Disney, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I like the Steelbook. I think it really looks nice. It's almost cracked my top 10, but I did want to throw it in honorable mentions. It's a really nice overall presentation. And yeah, definitely pick this one up if you get a chance. And finally, Birds of Prey. I did not get this one initially, but it was on sale during Black Friday. And this is back when the pandemic first hit, so it was really hard to get a hold of this Steelbook in stores. So I finally got it. I like it. I really, it has nice colors, the shine. It's a nice presentation. Very happy with it. So yeah. Okay, those are my honorable mentions. Now for my number 1. And my number 1 Steelbook of 2020 goes to The Goonies. I love the artwork. I think it's awesome. It really speaks to what the movie's about, and it's simple but just very nice. It's a very cool looking Steelbook. And then we have the back cover, and then the interior. While the disc artwork's not the best, it's just artwork alone. I think this is one of my favorite Steelbooks of 2020. So those are my top 10 best 4K Steelbooks of 2020. Now I want to hear in the comment section below, what would you put on your top 10 Steelbook list? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.